Welcome now. This is going to be about what I've said before. I'm gonna show you about the Laserdisc and VHS because I'm more of a nostalgic person. Welcome to Malta Gamer SB, and today we'll be counting down our tour for the old stuff and some of the modern stuff. Now, I'm not actually one of the biggest collectors. I'm just one of those who's got the fewest collection. There are thousands of others here in my country who's got more than I do. But thank God it's a nice hobby, you know. It's something to keep me comfortable when I'm not busy, that is. Because sometimes I forget a lot of things. So that's the problem. So in this video, it's going to be simple. Remember when you had to go through a video store to rent a movie? Well, if you do, then you know what's up. And if not, then I'm here to sort of tell you what it was like, just to give you some kind of idea. Now, when it comes to collecting, most people would collect during their childhood. But in a way, it sort of starts from scratch, you know, when it comes to collecting. But once you start collecting something, people that want to get rid of their stuff and know you're a collector, I've had many of my friends, they'll be like, oh, here, this is good for your collection, you know, it just keeps on going, and then there's no stopping it, you know. And the thing is, when you own a big collection, it becomes really overwhelming that you're looking at many of the movies and your curiosity never ends. But you know that you're never ever going to realistically have the time to watch everything you own. You know, it's impossible. It's absolutely sometimes impossible to watch everything you own. Not to mention, so many of these movies are hard to understand, you know. But I believe every movie has its good stuff. There might be some scenes that you don't like and scenes that you might like. I believe every movie has a good script. Because let's face it, if you want to say it's a good movie, doesn't mean that a good movie has to have a lot of action or a lot of science fiction. It just needs to stick with the story. You can't have a good movie without a good script, you know? And I do love collecting like box sets, all kinds of stuff. Here's, for example, the Jurassic Park Ultimate Trilogy. I do have the fourth one. I still need to get Fallen Kingdom in a couple of more months. Then I got the Rocky Heavyweight Collection. You've got from 1 to 6, yeah. Because these, you know, are really nice. And here's the Jurassic World, the one I was referring to. And I have the Harry Potter collection, the Spider-Man trilogy. Oh, and this I haven't shown you yet. Now this is excellent. It can be quite rare, but this is the Magnificent 7 movie box. If I can get it open. Alright. So, we got all these great stuff in here. Got the sheriff tag. This where you keep like wine or something they used to. It's pretty cool. And of course you have the Blu-ray here. And this is the soundtrack of the movie. Yep. And I do have this another shelf here. I do have some more in the box room as well. And this is mixed like others with Blu-rays and other stuff. Anyway, that's the DVDs and Blu-rays, I'm gonna show you now the Laserdiscs. Laserdiscs. I've never seen anyone in a video store have Laserdiscs. I don't know. Because these covers are like work of art. You know, they are becoming quite rare. So I got this from eBay. They can be quite expensive, you know. If I can take it out. I don't know if there's any point to this, you know, but just to show you what a laser disc looks like. See? It's digital like a CD, but I think no, it's not actually. I'm not sure yet if it's digital. It's like records. It's about the same size as a record. But sometimes you have to flip the disc more than once during a movie. It depends what kind of movie, you know, and so I guess maybe that's why these things didn't catch on. Now let's move on to VHS here. Because usually I used to find them facing forward. I think because they were new releases, you know. But the ones that were a bit old usually are faced like this, you know. It's not always common to find these from the UK. Nowadays it's a bit difficult. That's amazing. But it brings back good memories, you know, when I used to rent a movie during the video store. And if I'm not mistaken, the video store used to have them in genres. That's the way it always was. But it's fun to keep them, you know, it might be a memory. And the DVDs, for example, I keep them like this because, you see, these are the 007 James Bond films. You know, you have from the first one, Dr. No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, and the rest of them, you know. It's good to keep them like this, you know, in order, so you won't get mixed up. Most people would just like to put them in alphabetical order, you know. But I just like to put them like action, sci-fi, you know, it depends. Kids' movies. But this, for example, Basil the Grey Mouse Detective. As you can see, I bought it for 11 euros. I remember used to have this on VHS before, but it's pretty cool that you can actually still find these on DVDs and Blu-rays as well. Even Lady and the Tramp, one of the best Walt Disney films I have ever seen. I'm not sure if this is just an animation. I mean, the movie itself is a cartoon itself, it's an animation, but they should have made a movie about it. I'm not sure if they did. Maybe I missed out on that. But they can be quite expensive, the Disney films. I mean, it depends what you're looking for. And sword and sorcery movies, you know, like the Lord of the Rings motion picture trilogy. These, I have them differently. They're not like the ones seen in cinemas. As you can see, they are in box set. You have 4 discs in each one: Fellowship, Two Towers, and Return of the King. But you get to see part 1 and part 2 of each, because the rest are like they show you how they made the movie, the making of the movie. And the ones from the 1950s and 60s were pretty good as well. Even this one, my favorite #1 film of all time, the 1981 movie, sword and sorcery movies were very much good, but this is my best sword and sorcery movie. Clash of the Titans. This one is different cover. I think it's very, very rare. I did find like this, but not region 2, but region 1 as a cover like this. I don't know, maybe at least I didn't find on eBay. Maybe they might have it on Amazon. I don't know. But to me, this is the one that Ray Harryhausen did the effects for before retiring. And what I love most is like box sets, which if there, it depends if there's a special movie like this one, Gladiator. As you can see, this is a new extended film. Hours of bonus material, 3 disc. And I was lucky to get this for a really good price. I bought it second hand, to tell you the truth, but it was like new. I think the guy who had it before maybe washed it like 2 or 3 times, I guess. Look at that. That's amazing. How It All Started by Ridley Scott. Yeah, that's amazing. And Ridley Scott does make good movies. Let's be honest, I mean, I've seen most of the movies that he made. This Gladiator, I think, is the best one. See? So you have the main disc here. This is bonus disc 1 and bonus disc 2. That's himself, Ridley Scott, and yeah, Ridley Scott sign. Some scenes from the movie. And all these great pictures. Yeah, I really love these things. There were good actors in this movie as well. I remember having it on VHS, and I just had to get my hands on the DVD. But if you're looking to buy this movie, this has been released also as Blu-ray and Steelbook, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Oh, and I almost failed to mention, I have the Premium Collection Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital download. The Clash of the Titans. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? So like you can download this by the code. You have the code at the back. This shows you that you have other premium ones like the Time Machine. And this is, you have the Blu-ray and DVD. You have like a booklet here. That's amazing. I love these great pictures. So that's it. I hope I helped bring back some memories, you know, because even myself, I always try to remember what was it like renting movies, because it was a totally different time. You know, when it comes to renting movies, it was like a night out. You wander around, sometimes even not knowing what you're going to rent, and you'll be there returning the movie, and you'll be like, well, I'm at the video store, might as well rent another movie. You know? It becomes a never-ending chain. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and God bless.